What makes a great modern warfare film? Is it the thunderous roar of battle, the gut-wrenching choices of soldiers in the heat of combat, or the quiet moments of heroism that never make it to the history books? Well, Netflix has been stacking its arsenal with some of the most gripping war films of the 21st century. And today, we're bringing you the top 10 modern warfare films you must watch right now. Stick around, because the final entry on this list is so intense, it had some viewers pausing just to catch their breath. Let's lock and load. Number 10, The Outpost, 2020. Relentless and real. If you think war movies exaggerate, The Outpost will change your mind. Based on the true story of American soldiers trapped in Afghanistan's Camp Keating, this film delivers raw intensity with every bullet fired. It doesn't glorify war. It throws you right into the chaos. Scott Eastwood and Caleb Landry Jones give standout performances, but the real star? The sheer terror of being outnumbered and outgunned in a remote valley. Ever feel stressed when your phone battery is at 1%? Imagine that, but your entire life is at 1%, with no charger in sight. And if you think this is intense, just wait until we hit number 5. Number 9, Mosul, 2019. Urban warfare, like you've never seen. When ISIS took over Iraq, a band of rogue Iraqi soldiers decided to fight back on their own terms. Mosul isn't just about combat, it's about vengeance, survival, and brotherhood under fire. Shot in a documentary style, this film doesn't hold back. The street fights feel immediate, the tension never lets up, and the moral dilemmas hit hard. By the way, if you've ever wondered what it's like to play a real-life game of Call of Duty on expert mode, this is it. And speaking of immersive experiences, No 8, 12 Strong, 2018. Horse soldiers in a high-tech war and technology go hand in hand. But what happens when Special Forces soldiers are sent into Afghanistan on horseback? Based on true events, 12 Strong follows an elite team sent to strike the Taliban immediately after 9/11. Chris Hemsworth leads the charge in this explosive, emotional, and totally unbelievable, but true, story. But if you think 12 Strong is wild, wait until you hear about a war movie where the enemy is nearly invisible. Number 7, Eye in the Sky, 2015. The war we never see forgets soldiers storming battlefields. Modern war is often fought with drones, surveillance, and the push of a button. Helen Mirren and Aaron Paul bring Eye in the Sky to life, a thriller about a drone strike decision that could change everything. This isn't about explosions, it's about the impossible choices made in war rooms, where 1 second too long can cost innocent lives. And if you thought that was morally complex, wait until you see what happens when the enemy fights back from within. Number 6, The Siege of Jadotville, 2016. When courage defies the odds. Imagine 155 Irish soldiers facing down 3,000 mercenaries. Sounds like an impossible fight, right? Well, it happened. The Siege of Jadotville tells the forgotten story of UN peacekeepers trapped in the Congo, outnumbered, outgunned, and abandoned. This one's all about tactical genius, sheer willpower, and a firefight for the history books. Think your last argument with customer service was tough? Try negotiating your survival while being shelled from all sides. And if you think being outnumbered is bad, wait till we hit number 1, where even the strongest warriors question everything. Number 5, Lone Survivor, 2013. The brutality of reality 1 mission. 4 Navy SEALs, an army of Taliban fighters, and only 1 man makes it out alive. Mark Wahlberg stars in Lone Survivor, a film so intense, even the silence feels deafening. It's not just action, it's about resilience, loyalty, and the pain of survival. Speaking of survival, let's talk about a war film where no one even knows what's real anymore. Number 4, Beasts of No Nation, 2015. A war without rules. Some of the most haunting war stories aren't about soldiers, they're about the children forced to fight. Beasts of No Nation throws you into the brutal world of child soldiers, led by an unrecognizable Idris Elba. It's disturbing, it's powerful, and it's absolutely unforgettable. If you're looking for something lighthearted after this one, well, you might need a cartoon. But let's be real, you're here for intensity. And the next pick, it doesn't get more real than this. Number 3, American Sniper, 2014. The Mind of a Warrior. Chris Kyle was the deadliest sniper in U.S. military history, but his biggest battle was after he came home. American Sniper isn't just about war, it's about what happens when the war never leaves you. Bradley Cooper's performance is so raw, you'll feel the weight of every decision. And if you think war only happens on battlefields, the next film will change everything. Number 2, Black Hawk Down, 2001. The definition of chaos. An elite American unit sent into Somalia gets trapped in a nightmare of bullets, explosions, and survival. Black Hawk Down is a masterclass in intensity, from the deafening firefights to the desperate scramble to stay alive. This isn't a movie, this is war. But if you think this is the most gripping film on the list, just wait till number 1. Number 1. Hacksaw Ridge, 2016. The Power of Conviction. A soldier who refuses to carry a weapon, and yet he saves 75 men under relentless enemy fire. Hacksaw Ridge is proof that courage isn't about pulling a trigger. It's about standing by your beliefs, even in the face of unimaginable terror. If you watch just one war film from this list, make it this one. War films aren't just about action. They're about humanity, choices, and the cost of conflict. Which one will you watch first? Or did we miss a must-see war film? Let us know in the comments. And if you love gripping, heart-pounding cinema, make sure to subscribe for more.